lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube? Mascot, we back out with another video. Today's video, we have the best shot blocking wing build in NBA 2K20 with the shot blocking wing. This is actually a relatively rare build. I haven't seen too many people make videos on this build. It's gonna be a pretty nice build. Now to get straight into it, man. Now, based off the name, shot blocking wing. What is a wing? Obviously, a wing is a small forward, so you can't make this build any other positions besides a small forward. So make sure you pick small forward, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now, moving on to skill breakdown, man. As of right now, there is only one pie chart I am currently aware of you can use to make the shot blocking wing build. Now, based off the name, you would probably think it's going to be this all defensive pie chart, because based off the name shot blocking wing, you're thinking, oh, this build has to have the highest block possible. Surprisingly, that is actually not the case. The only pie chart I am 100% certain you can use to make this build is going to be the defense and shooting pie chart. This build has great defense, great shooting, good finishing, and decent playmaking. Now, if you made this build with any other pie chart, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm very curious to know. But as of right now, this is the only pie chart you can use to make this build, so make sure you guys do pick this pie chart. Now, moving on to physical profile with this build, there is 3 physical profiles I would recommend, either all agility and vertical, or the balanced pie chart. Now, if you're one of those people that wants to have higher speed on your player, you can pick all agility, but if it was up to me, I would either go balanced or agility and vertical. I think with this build, it's a shot blocking wing, but you're going to be pretty tall. You're pretty much going to be a center at the small forward. You're going to be able to clamp the center, so I'm going to recommend you pick this balanced pie chart so you have good strength, good speed, and good vertical. But like I said, you want to pick any of these other pie charts, I wouldn't pick either of these two, but if you want to pick all agility or agility and vertical, go ahead and do that. I'm picking balance. Now, moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this. You want to say shot blocking wing. You are going to max out your close shot to an 84. You also are going to max out your driving layup. Also max out your driving dunk and your standing dunk. You also max that out. And moving on to your post hook, you are going to put this to a 57, just like that, to get 10 finishing badges. Now, moving on to shooting, max out your free throw as well, and your post fade, you are going to put this to a 70, just like that. Now, moving on to playmaking, you actually aren't going to touch any playmaking stats with this build, so keep that in mind. Don't upgrade any playmaking. Now, moving on to defense, you're going to max out interior defense. You also are going to max out your perimeter defense. Also max out your lateral quickness, your steal, also max that out. And your block, of course, it's a shot blocking wing. You got to have that maxed as well. Now, these remaining 28 upgrades, you are going to put them to your defensive rebounding. Put that to a 75, just like that. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 10 finishing, 16 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 16 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 43 badges for the shot blocking wing build. This build in general just doesn't get a whole lot of badges. Just because it doesn't get a lot of badges doesn't mean the build is terrible. I know some people, they see 40 badges, they just automatically assume, oh, this build's garbage. It's really not a bad build. It can shoot, has decent finishing, pretty good defense, and out of all the shot blocking wing videos I've seen on YouTube, this one has the most badges possible. So this is going to be a very nice build. Now, moving on to this other stuff, man. Body shape does not matter. I think I'm going to just pick built or burly. But like I say in every single one of my videos, you want to make your player defined, solid, compact, slight. It does not matter whatsoever. Me personally, though, I am just going to pick built. Now, moving on to the height with this build. As of right now, the only height I am 100% certain you can use to make this build is 6'9". If you make the build 6'8", 6'7", it's going to have your name as a 3-level score, something different. You have to make your player 6'9" if you want to say shot blocking wing. So make sure you guys do make the build 6'9". Now, moving on to the weight, another very key thing with this build. You can either lower it all the way down if you want better acceleration, better vertical, that type of stuff. And the highest you can actually put your weight to is going to be 230 pounds. Now, if you put your weight any higher than that, it's going to change your name to a 3-level score. So make sure the highest you can put your weight to is 230 pounds. And you can go below that. Like I said, you can go any below 230, but 230 is the absolute maximum. Something I just noticed with this build, I tried putting the weight to 230 pounds, like I said, but it did change the name to 3-level score. Now, since we did pick the balanced pie chart, I think it does have something to do with that strength. I just made the build 210 pounds, and it did give me the name shot blocking wing. So if you did pick the balanced pie chart like me, you're going to have to put the weight to 210 pounds just to be safe to get that shot blocking wing build name. Make sure you make it 210 pounds. Now, moving on to the wingspan. Also, another very key thing. A shot blocking wing, you're thinking, oh, I want to max the wingspan out so I have better block, better defense. Of course, Another very key thing with this build, if you max your wingspan out to 90.7 inches, it's going to change your name to 3-level score again. So you have to put your wingspan one below the maximum, which is 89.8. I don't know why, but if you put it to max, it's going to change your name to a 3-level score. So make sure your wingspan is 89.8. No other wingspan than that. Now moving on to takeovers, man, you get a wide variety of takeover options here. It's either lockdown, sharpshooter, slasher, or post score. Honestly, with this build, I would either pick slasher or lockdown, but with this build, I would just pick lockdown defender. It's a defender build. It's a shot blocking wing. You want to have this lockdown defender takeover so you can play way better defense. But there's plenty of good options. You want to have something different, go ahead and do that. I'm not saying they're bad options, but I highly recommend you pick lockdown defender. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a shot blocking wing similar to Jonathan Isaac, Sean Marion, and Brandon Ingram. Very nice build, pretty rare honestly. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build, man. If you guys do watch this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe, pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 11,700 subs. We're 300 subs away from 12K subs. If you're watching this video right now, if you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man, turn on the notifications. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. Put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off, give me a minute. Now you guys can see you get 10 finishing badges with this build. You have a 70 driving dunk. You're not going to be able to get contact dunks, but you're going to be pretty good with this build. I recommend gold contact finisher. I would also recommend Lob City finisher gold. You're pretty athletic with this player. People are going to be throwing you alley-oops. I recommend that badge a lot. I also recommend slithery finisher to help you drive a lot better. I think I'm going to do this badge silver actually. Now you got 2 badges left. I think I'm going to just do consistent finisher. There's a lot of good upgrades though. You want acrobat, fancy forward, pro touch, relentless finisher. Go ahead and do that. This is what I'm doing personally. Now moving on to shooting badges, 16 shooting badges. The badge you need off the bat, Hall of Fame quick draw. You don't have this badge on, you're not gonna be able to shoot. It's really that simple. Range extender, like I say in most of my videos, I recommend you throw this badge at least gold. Since you got the extra upgrades, you might as well do Hall of Fame. Now moving on to these other badges, man, I highly recommend throwing Hot Zone Hunter as well. You have all our Hot Zone. This badge will help you shoot so much better. Trust me, that's going to be a very nice badge. Now you got 1 Hall of Fame badge left. I'm going to recommend Green Machine Hall of Fame. This badge is to help you shoot so much more greens. I think this is going to be the best 4 Hall of Fame badges, but if you want something else, go ahead and do that. This is what I'm doing personally. Now moving on to playmaking badges, we didn't upgrade 1 single playmaking stat. So I mean, it's not gonna matter what you put it on. There's plenty of good options. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Me personally, I think I'm gonna just do bailout. I think that's gonna be a pretty good badge. You want quick first step, space creator, go ahead and do that. Now moving on to defensive badges, 16 defensive badges. It's a 6'9" small forward. I recommend putting it on brick wall. I can see you setting screens with this build. You also want Hall of Fame Intimidator so you can make people miss shots. Now the badge we gotta have. This build name is a shot blocking wing. Of course, you need rim protector. It's gonna help you block people's shots. If you don't put this badge on, that's pretty stupid because this build name is a shot blocking wing. You gotta have this rim protector badge on. Now you got 4 upgrades left. There are a couple badges I kind of wanted to do, but since we don't have the most defensive badges, we have to compromise. I was gonna throw on post move lockdown, especially if you're using this build as a center. You get matched up against a taller post scorer, you're going to need this badge to defend them. I also recommend maybe pogo stick, rebound chaser, or clamps. I think I'm going to do clamps personally though. You do have pretty high perimeter defense. You're going to be able to keep up with guards. This badge is going to improve your perimeter defense that much more. I think these are going to be the best defensive badges, but you can change it up, do whatever you want to do. Just make sure you throw on that rim protector badge. You got to throw that badge on. The build name is shot blocking wing. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best shot blocking wing build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, man, we're 300 subs away from 12K subs. You watch this video right now, you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man, turn on the notifications. And also I want to say, if you have any builds you want me to make a video on, please send me the builds on Instagram or Twitter. I'll shout you out on the video. Please make sure it's a build that I haven't already made a video on. It'll save me so much time. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.